Hi, Matthew from Event Santa Cruz, and welcome to our first video podcast, episode number 1. This week I interview my good friends at Humble Sea Brewery. So take a break, take a listen. No need to take any notes. All the show notes will be at eventsantacruz.com. Enjoy.
Hey, I'm Frank.
Hi, I'm Nick Pavlina.
I'm Taylor West, and I'm the operationals manager.
And I make the beer.
I'm the creative director of Humble Sea.
For Humble Sea.
At Humble Sea.
What is Humble Sea Brewery? It's a brewery.
Phenomenal question.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty. Where do we begin with that?
It's a brewery now.
Okay, I would say, if we were to do a blanket statement, a nano brewery in the Santa Cruz Mountains, looking to expand into Santa Cruz.
A nano brewery,
And
so small.
Yeah,
Tiny.
definitely tiny.
Tiny, yeah.
Tiny. Here's our barrels right here. We get them from Venus Spirits, and these are fermenting tanks. Not as big as most breweries you see.
But
But
this
it's
is the
all we
humble
can fit.
beginning.
Yeah, it's phase 1. It's all we can fit here, and we're just continually expanding and growing into our next phase.
So this isn't the final resting place for your brewery.
No.
Hell no.
Give me the humble beginnings. Let's go back 8 years
Yep.
back. What was the beginning?
So I began brewing, about 8 years ago. And Humble Sea just kind of was my brewing name that I called myself. Kind of stems from living close to the ocean and my love with the ocean, trying to be humble with everything I do, especially making beer. And it sounded cool and it stuck. And
Was that really early on that you came up with that name when you were brewing?
yeah, it was probably
when you were in school. kind of brewing. Yeah.
pretty much. Yep.
Yeah. And then how did these two guys get involved?
I've known these guys for many years, or girls, to help me get this thing going because it's way too much work by myself.
What were you thinking about that? When you're brewing the beer, but were you thinking I need a marketing person, I need a business, what kind of person were you thinking?
Yeah,
you were looking
exactly.
for?
Somebody,
or just a guy alike?
Yeah, I mean, all the above.
Yeah.
So many
You're close.
good business guys, good guys that would fit to do things that I either can't do or don't want to do or don't have time to do. So I could focus on making beer and also helping with business development and where I see the vision, and and these guys were perfect matches for everything I was looking for, and they've been good friends for a very long time.
So why are they such a perfect? What do you do? What's your role in Humble Sea? Besides, you did the logo and that's it, and you just come.
And that's it. Yeah, that's it. Basically, I just designed the logo and just bounced.
Yeah.
My background is in entrepreneurship, tech entrepreneurship specifically, and design, branding, marketing. So that's kind of the communication side of it, the messaging. And so, Nick makes amazing beer, but we always talk about how so many amazing beers get overlooked because their design doesn't fit the market, or it just doesn't stand out well, or the communication isn't there, and it's just that's sad. So it's a kind of an honor to be able to compliment Nick's incredible beer with a visual side of it.
It is. I'm trying to think of the right question, but go ahead. Do you feel like Humble Sea is an outlet for a different kind of creativity for you? Because you're like I said, you're from the tech world here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is you're right now, it's very hands-on.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you sometimes manually doing labor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using my hands. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've been doing digital work for so long. Traditionally I was trained in print design, and then it just kind of went away, and I've been doing mobile apps, and that's just been such a fun experience. We built the beer stand. It's made out of reclaimed wood and laser engraved lettering. So it's been a totally different side of my creativity.
Nice. So what do you do, Taylor?
Well, this has always been a dream of mine. I've always wanted to operate and own a business, and especially with these two guys, it's been absolutely perfect. So,
What's your background?
I guess my background's actually in kinesiology.
Okay.
So
Which I just learned actually 20 minutes ago for the first time ever.
Yeah, it has absolutely nothing to do with opening a business, running a business, and nothing to do with beer. But I went to school for kinesiology in Missouri, and
What
then
is that actually?
It's the study of body movements and how the
Okay.
body functions.
Okay, so if somebody like breaks their hip, you would know how to help them.
It works well. Yeah, I actually wanted to get into physical therapy a long time ago, and then I kind of put that to the side once I got involved in the hospitality industry.
Okay.
And once I got involved in the hospitality industry, I realized that this was what I wanted to do. And then when this opportunity came about, I knew that this is exactly what I wanted to be a part of. So,
Tell me a little bit about your guys' community, because it seems like you, compared to most entrepreneurs I talk to, like already have like a built-in group of people that are supporting you. Yeah, I mean, has that really been a help for you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
we got a lot
Yeah.
of friends that love to drink beer, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we're
Friends
works
and
out.
non-friends that
Yeah.
like to drink beer.
yeah, growing up in the area, I mean, we just have such a strong already network
Yeah.
built in just from growing up here, and we understand the community, and it just makes it a lot easier.
I think that's really going to help, especially as you grow and actually now you can actually sell your beer right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's your problem right now with selling your beer? Is it tough right now because there's such a demand? Or
Definitely.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
That's pretty much it. We can't make enough,
Mhm.
so that's our ongoing expansion
Yeah.
and trying to move into our big spot in town in Santa Cruz.
So are we getting close to that?
we are.
Like
Yeah.
within
January.
like, really by January you
Well,
might
I mean,
be in a
not going to be in a new spot. No,
Yeah.
sorry.
No.
But in terms of
2
like
weeks.
selling beer,
Yeah.
we'll be selling beer in January, February, which is pretty exciting for us because now we can actually start generating a little bit of money.
So you'll
for
be
the
actually like when
product.
you're selling it, you'll be selling it in like in taps in
Yeah,
around
bars
town.
and
Yeah.
restaurants.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're going to do an event in January, big tap takeover.
Okay.
So we'll get to showcase, the majority of not the majority of our beers, but about 8 styles.
Okay.
And we'll just have a bunch of people come in and really kind of see what Humble Sea is all about.
Nice. Who is the more academic of you three? Do you guys feel like, or is that just like out the window? None of you.
None of us. That is messed up. We're all pretty academic, to be honest. Like we all really took our studies seriously,
Yeah.
and we all
Yeah.
graduated from universities and did well. We all had our little honors and our stupid little badges that no one asked about.
Yeah.
But we tried hard.
Okay. Last question: is this the final goal for you guys? You open a brewery. It's kind of what you'll leave your family with. 50, 60 years down the line.
Well, that's a different answer for all of us. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
definitely me. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I've been striving for forever.
Yeah.
It's been pretty fun so far, so I don't see any reason
Might as
to.
well keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what we're interested in is scaling.
Yeah, continually
Yeah.
doing something new and innovative and expanding and growing and
Okay.
having fun.
Yeah. Actually, I have one
Actually,
more.
our scale story. Well, I'll take advantage of
Yeah.
while we're here. So,
Since you haven't told them.
the small, I gotta let you know like what we're doing at Humble Sea. We make beer, and we try to sell it. So the brew house behind us. I think I was mentioning to you earlier is actually we did the math the other day. It's 30 times larger than our previous brew house, and it's still tiny. Like it's
Yeah.
still like not even. It's still a nano brewery. But in the future, we're going to scale up, and it's going to be 100 times larger than our previous brew house, which will still be that'll be a good sized brewery, and it'll allow us to be like a decent local business. But down the line, we would really like to open up satellite locations in different areas, in different growing markets throughout the country, and also internationally. And we're just kind of interested in kind of popping up and building that culture in individual places.
Kind of like localized.
Exactly, and not there are other models to it. There are some breweries who kind of have this massive warehouse and then they just ship cans everywhere in the world. That's cool too. Like we'll see what happens. But there's something really powerful about a tap room, and something really cool about building your own space and your own community. It's
Awesome.
it's good brand presence, I guess.
Okay, real fast. Each one of you, tell me another brewery in town that you like, and what name a specific. What do you like about that?
I just flavor profile,
Okay.
just full of flavor, and I think it's a seasonal beer, so I don't think it's on tap right now. I think
Okay.
they just finished with it, but
Nice.
hopefully next fall.
How about you, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, Sante is pretty out of control. Every beer, I don't need to name one because they're all just amazing. I recently
Seriously
had
are.
the Cellar Maker, I think it was called. It was unbelievable. So, I mean,
Cellarman.
not surprising. Cellarman, yeah.
Cellarman.
Cellar
Nothing wrong
Maker's
with
the brewery, yeah.
How about you, Frank?
So Sante is amazing. I would go with discretion though. Like those guys are kind of like our heroes in a lot of ways. Just kind of how they're building their business and how community oriented they are. And then in terms of beer, their O Black Lager is just this really solid, sessionable black lager, and it's just rich and it's well done.
Nice.